I want to begin by congratulating you on yesterday's elections, which were conducted in a democratic, free and fair way, and which really showed the results of a number of years of efforts of the government of Azerbaijan to enhance the quality of the living standards of the people, the infrastructure, but also the international standing. I am very happy to say that we are looking forward to work with the government of Azerbaijan, with the parliament, and of course, our partnership has been forged under the strategic vision of our two presidents, President Aleksandar Vučić and President Ilham Aliyev. We believe that we have accomplished in the past more than 2 decades a whole lot, and our relations today are characterized by trust, confidence, and strategic partnership in the truest sense of the word. I want to say that our discussions in Baku today were very concrete and fruitful. We discussed a whole array of issues, including the cooperation in economic sphere, which is, as my dear colleague described, growing year after year. This year we are already marking a record year in our economic cooperation, but we are interested in enhancing this even further, because good political and people-to-people ties also can and should be complemented by a greater connectivity between our two economies for the benefit of both the Azeri and Serbian peoples. I do want to say that Serbia is very interested in holding the first session of the Council on Strategic Cooperation, which will only be a continuation of the already excellent level of official and formal communication between our two countries. And I want to congratulate our friends from Azerbaijan for hosting COP, because I think in the world of today, which is facing enormous challenges when it comes to climate change, when it comes to wars, initiatives such as this help focus on issues that really matter. Serbia will take an active role, an active participation in the upcoming COP session here in Azerbaijan and in Baku, and we want to contribute to the initiatives launched by our dear friends from Azerbaijan as much as possible. We have discussed a wide array of political topics, and I got an excellent overview from my dear friend, the Minister, about the regional situation here. We will continue fully and strongly supporting the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan. It is a matter of principle, and we are very grateful to Azerbaijan for sticking with us and supporting the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Serbia, which is not just a matter of our excellent bilateral relationship, but it is a matter of these two countries standing up for international law, standing up for the Charter of the United Nations, and making sure that not just our two countries, but countries across the world can benefit from the implementation of the basic principles of international law. Our situation with regards to the unilaterally declared and illegal independence of the institutions in Pristina is a cause of great concern, and I use the opportunity to brief our friends and colleagues from Azerbaijan about the recent developments in our southern province. I also informed them about the pressure the Serbian population in Kosovo and Metohija is facing by unilateral measures of the regime of Albin Kurti, which is condemned universally by countries both from the European Union, also the countries across the world, but unfortunately on the ground the pressure is such that in the last year alone 15% of the Serbian population was forced to leave their households as a result of these difficult conditions. Serbia is a reliable partner to the international community, and dear friends from Azerbaijan, you can count on us to continue working towards sustainable solutions for ethnic relations in our region. You can count on us to continue working on creating a safe and stable environment in the Balkans regions. Serbia is a country which is at the forefront of economic growth in our part of the world, with a growth rate of 4.7% in the first semester of this year. Has every interest to build friendships with all of our neighbors, and this is one of the cornerstones of our policy. So we thank our Azeri friends for having trust in us and having confidence in us to be a responsible actor in our part of the world. We also want to thank you for repeatedly supporting our country in international organizations, and this is something that is appreciated not just at the political level, but also by ordinary Serbians. I also want to say that today we discussed how to create a mutually beneficial cooperation when it comes to Expo 2027, which will be hosted in Belgrade, Serbia. I'm very proud that my hometown, a beautiful city of 2 million people sitting on two great European rivers, the Danube and the Sava, will be hosting such an important exhibition. We expect to have more than 3 million visitors to the exhibition, and we would love to have not only a very big and centrally located pavilion of Azerbaijan, we would love the companies and businesses from Azerbaijan to take part in everything leading to Expo, because in these less than 3 years that we have until the Expo exhibition, we have a lot of work to do. In Belgrade, we'll be building many new hotels, many roads, many railroads. We have signed today an MOU in support of the exchange of academic knowledge, and our diplomatic academies will cooperate even closer. I think we will cultivate a new generation of diplomats, of public servants who will understand and feel intimately the challenges faced by our two countries. And I'm very happy that we were able to accomplish this today. We have also agreed to continue the work of our joint economic commissions. And dear friends, I don't want to give long political speeches. I just want to say that in Serbia, dear friends from Azerbaijan, you have a firm and reliable strategic partner. And as a new foreign minister in Serbia, I'm delighted to be here and very proud to continue the work of generations that have built up the relationship between Serbia and Azerbaijan to the level that we can say that we have a firm foundation and that we can definitely rely on our friends from Azerbaijan for everything significant.